We are just like Apple, that we work out of a garage. If a strap falls and cuts off my toe... How long will I work for Justin? On and off for a long time. Over 10 years, on and off, here and there.
Jim worked for me when I started photography.
I remember.
Despite him being an actual professional photographer. Then we worked together in Justin and Jim Photographers. Now I work for him when it comes to Justin and Jim Photographers. So that's his business.
And how often do you work for Jim?
As little as possible.
Like
next week you're working for me.
Next week we got to shoot, and then that's it for 2024.
Once a year.
Once a year.
Sounds like my gym membership.
And then Jim also works for me with Lucky, so we can both fire each other.
You're not going to get a lot of content out of me at the moment, Tony, because I'm concentrating.
Get a shot of his safety boots.
I have to wear shoes. It's comfortable. Look, if a strap falls and cuts off my toe...
well, tell us about your leg.
About my leg. Got hit by a Land Cruiser. Allegedly, the car was on the wrong side of the road.
Hill.
Yeah, unless you're in America, then it was on the right side of the road. Yeah, so it was like a hill, so you couldn't see around the corner. Last minute, saw the car. I couldn't go left, so I've diverted to the right, which has then resulted in the car collecting me kind of sideways. I've hit the passenger side of the vehicle. I had a knee brace on, so the force is, instead of going through my knee, it's gone through the bone pretty severely.
So that's probably saved your knee though.
Yeah, it's definitely saved my knee, but then surgery kind of wrecked my knee a little bit because they just basically ripped the kneecap out. Hammer rods in, up and down the tib and down the femur, and yeah, a few screws.
And how long ago was that? 9
months. It was doing really well, then it's had a big step back about 6 weeks ago, and it's just starting to improve again now, even though I'm in a bit of pain today.
And no more motorbike riding for a while?
Went for a little ride on Friday. You goose. But we'll see when I actually get back on the bike properly.
Why is there a giant open door and a car out the front of the Lucky head office?
Well, the Lucky head office is actually my garage. Just like Apple, that we work out of a garage.
How far is it to your kitchen?
4 steps. We're not going in there.
Why not?
Probably mess.
Stone's going in there.
Country wedding photographer, and I've got a country wedding, so I've got to camp Friday night out in Rainbow. So it's about an hour drive past where I'll be camping.
Give us a tour of the Lucky office.
Here's some deluxe camera straps. These are our best camera strap for comfort. Nice and thick, got some neoprene on the inside, nice and soft. And then this is what the camera strap that started it all. Standard 53. They all run through here. Our classic 40s, I think they came next, or was it the 30s?
It went 53 was the first design. Then we did the 30s because mirrorless cameras were coming out, and everyone, actually James Day wanted a thinner strap, so we made him 2 prototype 30s and then released those. Then we did the simples. Then we did the deluxes and then the 40s.
Oh, there you go.
And that's how
got
the
some
range ended
wrist
up.
straps. And then we've got our embossing machine, which I'm actually just about to emboss, so you can have a look if you want to. So at the moment, we're having to get our deluxes embossed before they get put together. We emboss it like this, and then we'll send it back to the factory to get stitched together. And then it won't change colour, but it will look like this.
Right, so you're just doing the top part.
The embossing the top, yeah, because it's got the neoprene on the inside, it's actually a bit difficult to emboss. So we want to get the best finish possible. You'll see that it's starting to come through, so we'll...
So this is what you do all day?
This is what we do all day.
Just tap it in.
Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Just get a monkey?
I did.
There you go. It's darkened up nicely, just from, so tapping it darkens that leather without making it any deeper. And then turn the light off, you'll probably get a better idea.
Very nice. That's an interesting name. Is that a joke order?
No, his name's Richard Root.
I have a question.
Yeah. Okay.
How many weddings a year are you doing roughly?
I'm doing 20 to 40, depending on the year. I shot my first wedding, I think, in about 2011, 2012. And then Justin and I started shooting weddings in 2013, I'm pretty sure. Because he had booked a wedding with 2 photographers and didn't yet have a second photographer. And he needed a guy, so I was the guy.
Look, I was told that you should always have a top package, a middle package, and an entry-level package. So I made a top package that had 2 photographers and made it the dearest price, assuming that no one would ever book it. And then the first wedding that we booked was that. So
well, but it was also extremely cheap.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Like,
it was
cheap expensive
for
for you, but it was cheap for actual wedding photographers.
It was expensive for a first time. Well, it wasn't my first time, but as my business was getting started. So anyway, stories. Some fun stuff that's coming. Some strap colours like this black and green. Pretty cool. Not yet released.
I've got to send that through to a customer.
Brown and red. Red stitching. I like that one. Not released yet either. Prototype blue. We've got this one, which is like a weave pattern, basket weave pattern in the leather, but all black. I really like that. Kind of like an ostrich print or a croc print or something like that. It is leather, but that's like embossed into the leather, so it's not a genuine skin or something. It's cow leather. But we might release these too. It's like a media strap, so you can get into like backstage places just by wearing this strap. It's guaranteed. Like a genuine backstage pass. And it's gold, so it looks bling.
Pull stuff off.
So you made this?
Yeah, well, it did look a bit better before the eye was not stuck on. Yeah.
I don't know.
Jimbo, the cake expert. Just getting some B-roll of the belts I tried to sell yesterday. In yesterday's video. I don't know if you would have seen it, Jim.
I have seen it actually, Justin.
Have
I
you?
liked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I said yesterday's video was probably my favourite video so far.
Was that an order I just heard?
We just had an order.
Quick. What are you doing?
It's just a little bit long in spots, so we just trim it up.
What's that?
Free hat.
Okay. Alright. Pack the strap and get it sent to the USA.
If anyone ever wonders what it's like to run an online store, this is what it's like.
This is what it's like. Put the camera strap on, make sure it fits. No, not really. Just to put the ends on, it makes it a little bit easier to fit it properly. Cool.
These boxes are actually made in Melbourne, which is pretty cool. Australian-made boxes, Australian-made packaging. I'm getting like a point of view thing, but I think this will be fun too. This is what your strap sees before it gets sent to you.
There we go. That'll definitely last the journey. Still tied up.
The journey all the way to Mountain Brook, Alabama.
So it goes in there. It sits like this. Slide this in. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. I think it's over on the left. My right or the video right? I'm pretty sure it's on the left. Is this going to be a thumbnail?
I'm going to try and get a thumbnail. I always forget about the thumbnail. Very good. This is great.